Boris, let me just begin with you to Sarah Murray's point. You know, that Mr. Trump once did express support for assault weapon bans. I was just reading an interview from when he was on CNN with Larry King in 1999, you know, furthering his support for that, some of his frustration that guns do fall in the hands of bad people. The about face, how do you explain that to conservatives who are wondering about Mr. Trump flip-flopping on positions?
Well, it sounds like you don't have to explain it to conservatives. The NRA is basing their endorsement where Mr. Trump stands right now, where Donald Trump stands in 2016, not in 1999 or 2000, and that's what matters the most. Smart folks evolve on issues. They take in what they see around the country, and that's what Donald Trump has done. And you heard the absolutely excited endorsement of the NRA and the crowd in the room, not just the executives, but the crowd in the room for Donald Trump. So that's what matters the most. And so much for the talk of the conservatives not coalescing behind Donald Trump. We've got the NRA now, and on Trump moves to the nomination and a full-fledged support of the Republican Party and the conservative movement.
Angela Rye, we heard Mr. Trump say Hillary Clinton wants to abolish the Second Amendment. Is that true?
Of course it's not, Brooke. He repeated that lie 3 times today and, of course, has repeated it all throughout this month. It has been disproven by PolitiFact. They called the Trump campaign to respond to the claims that he's made for some time now, and they couldn't get a response. They also talked to Hillary Clinton's campaign, and they made it abundantly clear that Hillary Clinton wants to do no such thing. What she has continued to say, as every other well-meaning politician and human being in this country, is ensure that there is a proper balance between human beings, Americans' right to bear arms, and what actually happens here, the fact that there are shootings that happen. I also want to draw your attention, Brooke, to a quote from Donald Trump from, of course, his beloved Twitter account, and that is from 2012 when he said, "President Obama spoke for me and every American in his remarks in Newtown, Connecticut." And of course, that was in December 2012 after children lost their lives to gun violence. This is not an issue for pandering to NRA gun-toting members. This is about life and death in this country at the hand of gun violence. Hillary Clinton has touted the importance of background checks, and at one point, Donald Trump in his right mind did the same thing. It is time for him to find himself, his conscience, and be honest about the detrimental impacts of gun violence in this country.
First of all, Angela, politicizing Newtown is not the right way to go.
No, and actually, you know what else is not the right way to go is to politicize the Second Amendment and to lie. That's really not the right way to go.
One voice, guys. Boris,
Angela,
go.
This is his Twitter account.
I'm not sure why you speak for well-meaning Americans, and that is exactly why.
Because
Donald
I'm a
Trump and the
well-meaning
Republicans
American.
are going to be taking the White House because people like Angela and the Democrats and liberals think that they are the only well-meaning ones, and all these folks who support the Second Amendment are not well-meaning. So
that's not what I said,
go ahead
Boris.
and denigrate swaths of American populace all you want,
because I know
but
that
that's
your
why
candidate,
you will lose in November.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know that this is what your candidate does, right? You take parts of sentences and turn them into something that you say authoritatively. Authoritatively.
Let her finish.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished, Boris. And you can try to bully me just like your candidate does too, but here's the reality.
I'm not bullying you. You're not me.
Okay. Well, you weren't saying anything.
Go ahead.
The point that I'm raising to you is when you go ahead and you say something authoritatively, and just because you parse my words doesn't make it fact. Hillary Clinton has never said, Boris, Hillary Clinton has never said that she wants to abolish the Second Amendment. Yes or no? Is that true?
Dismantling the Second Amendment is the same thing as abolishing it.
Okay. Dismantling is different than ensuring that there are proper balances, checks and balances. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm actually calling you out on parsing words, which is what you all do best.
Let me jump in.
Sure,
I do know that Hillary Clinton has said, I've done a lot on gun violence, and she has said that, you know, she wants to protect responsible gun owners. So I don't know if that's quite equating it to abolishing, but that does reference the Second Amendment.
Decide who those are. Right? Or is it up to the Constitution? And we have the Second Amendment in place for a reason. Now, so let's take a step back from all this. Angela obviously is very concerned about Donald Trump because he's attracting not just Republicans, but so many independents and so many Democrats to his ranks. And Hillary Clinton can't put away Bernie Sanders, who's a socialist. So before you concern yourself with Donald Trump, I'd look to secure the nomination, which Hillary Clinton has not done yet.
So that's not up to me, Boris. It's actually up to her campaign. And what we're doing right now is talking about what Donald Trump just. What we're doing. I'm not committed. So that's not for you to
I am
decide.
committed.
Come on, come on, come on. Hang on a second. Hang on.
Let me finish my point, Boris.
Please
what we're doing today is talking about Donald Trump's remarks before the NRA. I brought something up because it's not politicizing the issue. What I'm telling you is, in his right mind at one point, Donald Trump understood the importance of gun control in this country. And now, conveniently, before the NRA, before NRA members, he is bragging on how many guns his sons own. He is bragging about the fact that he's an NRA member and that they are NRA members. And he's lying. He lied 3 times about Hillary Clinton's position on the Second Amendment. You should listen to my full sentence and let me get to the period. What I said was, he lied about her wanting to abolish the Second Amendment. Yeah, well, you don't want to address that point because you know it's a lie as well.
We will make America great again.